that brought you what you offer to every person who needs it before they reach, that crisis point? You mentioned people kind of tend to reach out to you like at the 11th hour, so to speak, right? Something that respects the artfulness that you bring, like checks this nature, the important nature of this work. What do you think that would look like? And what do you think that might change?
Oh man, if there was, and this is part of what I'm trying to do right now, because I'm realizing that it's not enough to give my information to these assisted living facilities or to these hospices. It's not
Mhm.
enough. I really need to get into the community and just start talking about death and grief and removing the taboo and demystifying it and or remystifying it in the right ways.
Right, right.
So changing the culture is what I'm trying to do first. Right now I'm working in Reno with a couple of community members to try to create a space on apps like Discord and other encrypted apps where we can have a group chat of, hey, let's check in with each other. Let's talk about our grief. I'm also offering like a community grief group that's in person, but I'm also trying to offer, and right now it's a very new offering, virtual grief groups so that people can come. But every bit that we can connect and normalize these conversations is what's going to help change that culture so that people can feel like, hey, like some people do their taxes right in January. These
Mm,
go-getters. I'm not one of them.
right.
And they might just be like, hey, I'm 35 and I I just thought like I have capacity to do this right now. Why don't I just start making a generalized plan? Because of course, 35 in perfect health, statistically, you've got a lot of time. You could get hit
Mm,
by a bus tomorrow, but statistically, you've got a lot of time
right,
where you can
right.
be like, hey, in 2 years, I learned about how cremations are done. And since I'm really ecologically concerned, that's no longer in alignment with my values. What are my other options? And we'll change your little death plan. Be like, no, then no cremation. Let's make sure your loved ones know that you would like to do aquamation or whatever appeals to you then. Starting those conversations and normalizing them and stripping away labels like morbid and dark
Mm,
and hard and just making it, what if it could be fun? What if it could be interesting? What if it could just be life? Because it is the one thing that we're all going to do. But
right.
you may not have kids. You may not get married. You may not go to college. You are going to die. Every
Mm,
single one of us. Couldn't we
right.
think about that one thing, like just occasionally,
Mhm.
maybe daily? And not have it be morbid, just be like, yeah, maybe I don't need to be stressing about getting texted back right now because I'm going to die someday. And yeah, if he's not going to text back, he's not going to text back. Cool. Just letting it inform us on a more positive way. And I think tech, being that we are very, very busy people, the economy is rough for everyone right now. It is hard to parcel out our time and be in person as much as we would like to. And, as much as I truly believe we would be so much better with more time to do less and to be in person, just sharing space more. The reality of our situation right now is that that's not very feasible for everybody. And so having the ability to just go on your phone, click on an app, and send a message to your existential cafe group and be like, today I thought about dying and had a panic attack in my car today. And get some support, get some feedback from your friends that have already agreed that this is a safe space for those kind of conversations. That can be life saving, truly.